Earlier this weekend, I saw Toy Story 4 finally. It came out, and yeah, I've talked about it a few other times on my channel, so gotta make a quick video just give my thoughts on it, and it was good. I'll admit, I didn't cry, but I did get emotional a few moments, though I did tear up a little bit in Toy Story 3, but not so much Toy Story 4, to be honest. But yeah, it was really good. First and foremost, just gonna go through a few things. Most of my predictions for my 5 things I think might happen in Toy Story 4 video were wrong. I mean, Mr. Potato Head did have a few lines, and he was voiced by Don Rickles. Buzz Lightyear's TV show characters did not appear in the movie, and the few other things I said were also wrong. Keanu Reeves' character was not a villain. So, yeah, I was mostly wrong in that video, but, oh well. They were predictions, and it was still a fun video to make at the time, so, moving on. Yeah, I really like the ending. I'm happy Woody ended up with Bo again. It's kind of sad he and Buzz and the rest of the gang went their separate ways, but, I mean, I'm kind of glad he at least got some happiness out of that. I feel personally kind of them separating kind of goes against what they said at the end of the second movie, which is I'll always have Buzz Lightyear with me to infinity and beyond. Well, I mean, inside, I guess, but they do go their separate ways, but they're still always going to be friends no matter where they are, so I guess that works. What else? I loved Gabby Gabby. She was a really great villain, and a very sympathetic villain. She kind of had like the perfect blend of Stinky Pete from the second movie and Lotso from the third movie. In that, yes, she's doing something wrong, but you kind of sympathize with her. She was defective as a toy, so she never really got played with for many years. She finally gets her chance to be played with, and it has to be, taking Woody's voice box. So, yeah, she's doing something wrong, but you kind of side with her a little bit, and then in the end, she still gets rejected even with the voice box. But then Woody and Bo still come back to help her out anyway, help that lost kid, and she ends up getting that girl as her kid, so that's good. Something funny, the father constantly got screwed over throughout the movie. I mean, the RV and all of the stuff that went wrong, that was funny. Bonnie, okay, and seeing Andy again was also pretty good. I do like how they gave a really good explanation as to why Bo Peep wasn't in 3. And, yeah, I do kind of see Bo Peep's logic a lot of the time as to why she's okay with being on her own. And again, I'm glad she and Woody ended up together again. The whole gag of her arm falling off was the best laugh I had in the whole movie, that's for sure. Maybe just the Key and Peele scenes as Ducky and Bunny were also really funny, although most of the good ones were spoiled from the commercial. Keanu Reeves is, I already forgot his character's name, sorry. He was funny. Kind of felt like he was not really used that much, mainly just because he came in so late in the movie, but when he was around, he was awesome. And I don't know, maybe if he had showed up a little bit earlier in the movie, they could have done more with his, I guess, arc or story. But for what we got, it was good. Loved the mid-credit scenes of Woody and Bo and the other, the Ducky Bunny and Duke Kaboom, that was it. Traveling on the carnival, helping kids get the prizes, and then of course the whole whoa, as Keanu Reeves said. I'm glad they got that in the scene. Forky, he was one of the biggest things I was worried about going in. Would he be actually funny or more annoying? And there were a few times he was a little annoying, but for the most part, he was funny. Like, I liked his character. I do like the mid-credit, after-credit scene where now he has, I guess, like a girlfriend who's a knife. And again, something with Gabby, you kind of side with him. He knows he's made out of trash, but he's still a toy, so, I mean, it is a really good story arc, and it's handled very well, and yeah, I really like the guy. Let's see what else. Similar with 3, I feel Buzz could have been used a little bit more in this movie, but for what we got, he was good. I mean, in 3, he got basically brainwashed into thinking he was a space ranger again. At least here, he wasn't brainwashed, so there was still a bit of character, and always him pushing the button for his conscience. That was pretty funny. Most of the side characters weren't really around that much. Like I said, Don Rickles is Potato Head. So yeah, it was his voice. He was only around, had a few lines. Trixie only had a few lines. Rex only had a few lines. But from what we got, I think the only one I wish we really should have gotten more of was Jessie. I feel like she had a couple of things at the beginning, and then she was kept in the RV. I really wish we could have gotten 1 or 2 more scenes just with Jessie and Buzz, just because we didn't really get that much with them, especially after what happened with Toy Story 3. I mean, the credit scene was them dancing. I wish we could have gotten something with them in this. Let's see. There were a few references to previous Toy Story movies and other Pixar shorts, like Tin Toy makes an appearance, a cameo. One of the toys from the Halloween special and I think it was it wasn't a Christmas special, but the dinosaur figurines, they made a cameo, I think in a lunchbox or something. A lot of the Pixar Easter eggs were there. I mean, the same guy who voiced Sam in the first 3 films, he was back, and he's in every Pixar film. We had Dinoco as the gas station. I don't remember where the pizza Planet truck was, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere, as always. I don't remember seeing the yellow ball with the blue stripe and red star, though. But I saw a few of them. Let's see, what else? The only other thing... Oh, and how the ventriloquist dummies basically were what Woody was going to originally look like before he became the cowboy doll. Yeah, those things are scary. Not really anything else worth mentioning that anyone else hasn't already mentioned. Just all in all, I really love the movie. Like I said, I still think 3 was a little bit better and a little bit more of a tearjerker than this, but if this is the last Toy Story, it at least ended on a pretty good note, which I think is really all anyone can ask for with sequels, at least end on a really good note. So yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say. And like, share, and subscribe to this video, and if you comment, hopefully I'll get back to you, and hopefully I'll have more original content coming up soon. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Take care.